Okay, so we're going to make another video of a game that I'm playing. That seems to happen sometimes when I'm playing a game and I'm getting really addicted to it, and I make stupid little videos about my trip through it, like I did with Oblivion. I may re-up those videos, actually, sometime. But my build, remember how I made that Borderlands 4 build video? Well, that build has progressed a little bit. So, I'm not really built so much around Ricochet anymore. I'll show you what I'm doing with my character. This game really is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this game can kick you in the balls. Yeah. So you have to be prepared. One thing I'm noticing is you really have to go and farm for legendaries, because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time, a real bad time. So that's what I've done here, and I'm going to show you what my setup is, my equipment setup anyway. I like to have each of the 3 core elements in my setup so that I can always do that type of damage. So what I do is I pick a shock weapon, a toxic weapon, and a fire weapon. The fire for fighting flesh, which will appear on the game as a red health bar. Then you use toxic damage, or caustic as it used to be called in older Borderlands games, for the yellow bars of health. That's the armor that'll peel through armor. And then you use electric, which will show up as you use that to destroy energy shields on the enemy, which shows up as a blue bar on their health. And then what I do is I always pick a wild card for my 4th item, which is just something that does pure, raw damage. Just something that just does straight up sick damage. And that is the Armored Bod. I really love this weapon. It's a shotgun that counts as all types of guns, first of all. But it also does a really... Don't let that DPS fool you. I know it says 135 times 5. But this thing really shreds. I like the Wombo combo. I use that as my main assault rifle. It shoots a rocket along with a bullet. You can actually find enhancements that will increase the amount of bullets Vladoff guns shoot, which will make that even more powerful. But it's actually fine just where it is. It shoots rockets along with normal bullets, so it's pretty good. Then you have the Darkbeast SMG, which is my favorite submachine gun in the game. It shoots 2 bullets at once, and it's probably the best caustic weapon you're going to find, really. And then I use the stopgap sniper rifle. That can actually drop with any kind of element attached to it. Here I have a fire one, so it can act as my fire weapon. The cool thing about this gun is the more you shoot it, and the more bullets are emptied from the mag, the stronger it becomes. So, you get down like 10 or 20 bullets, you can do some serious damage, especially if you're like me and you have items that increase your magazine size, like this right here. Now, for the grenade, I actually prefer the jelly grenades. These things are only really good against single targets. They don't really spread out much, but they can do really sick damage if you just lay one on top of an enemy. If you're like maybe shotgun damage, or shotguns, like sort of shotgun range. You're like medium to short range, and you throw this in there and back up. Try not to get too close or the explosion will get you. You can do a lot of damage in a very short time. And for the healing, I like the triple bypass. Let's hope I never have to have a triple bypass. I know people who did. The triple bypass rep kit. What I love about this is it has 3 health charges, which is nice, but you also have a 30% chance to replenish a charge on a kill. So that's one out of every 3 kills, you're getting another charge, and that's pretty damn good. For my shield, I'll tell you the truth, shields really don't matter that much. There's a lot of options for shields. I know some people like the Guardian Angel because it allows you to go through fight for your life. And, you know, whatever. I'm not really into that. I just pick whatever is the most advantageous to me at the time. So I probably, it doesn't really matter. Like right here, you have, I just go for anything that has a high shield rating and a high recharge rate. It doesn't really have to be any more complicated than that. Here with my class mod, I just pick whatever gives me the most damage and the most defense. So here I have plus 26% gun damage and plus 22% damage reduction. Very simple. And for my enhancement, I just go with whatever enhances my favorite guns. So since I have two Daedalus guns, my Armored Bod and my Darkbeast, I picked this one because you gain up to 25% damage based on the amount of spare ammo for the currently equipped gun. This also gives me a flat increase to my magazine size and my gun damage, as well as my assault rifle splash radius, which is good because this assault rifle has a very wide splash radius with those rockets. So as you see, everything kind of feeds off one another. My skills haven't really changed. They're pretty much the same as the other video I did. I'm just, I might actually change these because I don't really use the Ricochet anymore. I might actually change to Barrage and focus more on overdrive skills. So that's something I'm still figuring out. So let's attack something, right? Should be another enemy around here somewhere. There we go. See, when you have the proper equipment and the proper skills and the proper items feeding off of those skills, this game can get very easy. But if you don't, that's the one thing I want to say about Borderlands 4. If you don't have the right gear, and this game is extremely gear heavy, if you don't have the right gear, you're going to get your ass kicked. It doesn't matter what your level is. It doesn't matter what your skill level is as a gamer. What matters is your gear. So you have to go to an area where there's a super boss, find out what it drops, and then farm it till it drops what you want, which may take an hour or two. But sadly, that's how I figured out how you do this game.
You hack, I slash, baby.
Damn, where'd everybody go? Oh, this guy's got a shield on him. Well, we can fix that.
The people of Kairos deserve to listen to something con ritmo.
And there you go. Those enemies didn't even peel off my shields. They probably didn't leave anything good either. Alright, so what else can I do? Oh, I know what I can do. We'll fight a boss. How about that? I'll show you, who's that one guy, Horus, that drops that really good assault rifle? Yeah, there he is. And that's one thing you should know about this game. When you play Borderlands 4, you're gonna have to find what bosses drop the items you like, and you're going to have to farm them. It's not a bad weapon, really. But we have better. great thing about the combo Wombo is you don't actually have to aim this gun. Because it shoots rockets, you just have to get it close to an enemy. You do not have to actually hit the enemy. Perfect weapon for people who actually suck at the game, like me. Because then you don't have to aim. Thought there was an enemy around here, but apparently not. Alright. Nobody survives a barrage from the Wombo combo. Once that once that thing lights up an enemy, it's over. They are gone.
Someone run some shine to this guy. Siéntate. Someone get the law. This one's a killer. Let's get to it.
I'm probably gonna have to get a new grenade because the grenade I'm using kind of running out of juice. It's not really doing the same type of damage it used to. This is also a good grenade. The Buzz Axe. It's pretty good. It's really a throwing knife, not a grenade. See that? One shot kill. You throw this at an enemy, they're dead. They're gone. As long as you hit their weak spot, they're not living.
I'm tired, baby. Dark man, dark cannon, all ablaze.
And he's dead. So that's basically how you play Borderlands. Well, that's how I'm playing it with the current loadout I have now. I really like these guns. I think these are my 4 favorite guns in the game. Like I said, Wombo combo. That's my favorite assault rifle. The Darkbeast is my favorite SMG. The Stopgap's my favorite rifle, and the Armored Bot is my favorite shotgun. Although I guess it does get annoying when it talks to you like that, but you know, it's like that sword in Baldur's Gate 2, Lilikor. You know, same thing. Let's see, let's do something else. Yeah, the open world aspect, I know people have voiced their concerns about it. They're not really thrilled about it. I could take it or leave it. I understand why they put it in there. They wanted to, you know, try something new. I get it. But that's my take on it. Those are my favorite weapons. If you need to know where to get these weapons, I'm going to leave a link in my video description that will basically tell you where to farm for them. You're probably going to spend about an hour going through the boss fights, you know, getting all of these weapons, but once again, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? If you want to get good at the game, especially a game like this, which is so incredibly gear heavy, you're going to have to compensate. The game throws level scaled items at you and level scaled enemies, and you need to be able to sort of like outscale the game's scaling, if that makes sense. It's sort of like Oblivion in that way. And you do that by farming for good weapons and hoping you hit pay dirt, which you will in time. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that stupid video. It's like 3 in the friggin' morning, and I just wanted to, show off my gear. I'm playing with a good friend of mine. We're going and farming these weapons and gearing up because we died on the second form of the last boss, and we're kind of pissed about it. So we're trying to get our gear up so that we can actually fight him without using exploits. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying Borderlands 4. It's actually not that bad of a game. Not as good as the original, or second, but what is. So, have fun, and I will see you next video.